I'm getting closer to me. Hi. I think we're live.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. No matter where you're at, I don't know what the time is there. So,
and good night.
and good night.
We've got our wine pitcher in the background. I don't know about that. I might have to shift a little bit.
I have my Saturday morning mug. I only use this on Saturdays. So,
Simply Debbie Sue is here. Welcome. So Dylan and I thought we would do, we would just come on a live together for the first time. And hey, there's Paula. So these are some people here that you can see that their chat. Time to get the reading glasses out.
oh yeah. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, and we weren't really sure if this was a good, not necessarily a good day to do it because of all that's going on with the big winter storm in the U.S. And I know a lot of you are in the States, and so yeah, hopefully everything is going okay for you. I'm thinking about you guys. Oh, there's Jeff. Hi, Jeff. Happy
Hello, Jeff.
Saturday. Yeah, it's Saturday morning here in Alberta, so that's why we still have our coffee. Actually,
and I almost wasn't going to be able to make it to the live stream because we have dusted of snow, like nothing major, but one of the roads I was working on with the grader was icy, and I contacted the guy we're working for, and he said that he wouldn't need a grader. Oh, sorry, shit table. He wouldn't need a grader yesterday, and changed his mind this morning. I got a text from him, so I had to dispatch a guy out. Thankfully, I was able to make it. So
yeah, I was like, uh-oh. Maybe I'll be alone on this live stream. You just have to deal with me, but it's way more fun with Dylan. I don't know. What do you think? I think it's way more fun with Dylan. Who else is here? Thanks for coming by, everybody. Simply Debbie Sue. She is an author. She writes really amazing stories, and then she reads them to people on YouTube. And yeah, it's really cool.
Wow.
She says, so far we have just now flurries. We are supposed to get more snow later today. Yeah. I noticed with our mutual friend, Debbie, Kentucky Life with Debbie, that I've been really worried about her because she had to take her husband to the hospital, and that's kind of all we've heard so far, unless anybody knows anything about that. And yeah, they're going to get hit, I think, in the next couple hours with a huge amount of snow. So I'm just hoping that, and her daughter was coming home as well from college at the same time. So just thinking about her today and praying for them. Glad you made it. It was awful.
That's pretty funny.
I'll remember you said that, Jeff.
Sorry, Jeff.
That's one strike against Jeff. Hey, Mike's here too. Hi, Mike. Are you out there working today?
Sorry if the stream shakes. I'm a elbow leaner when it comes to tables. I have horrible posture, so I need support.
He needs to do yoga with me. That would be funny.
Yeah, not happening.
That would be a live stream for the books to remember. Yeah, so we haven't done a live stream together before, no. And it's kind of.
I've never done a live stream in my life.
Yeah, it's kind of more fun because instead of thinking of what you're going to say next, you're really interacting with people in real time, and can kind of be more like your goofy natural self.
It's first thing in the morning. That's gonna be hard.
Who else is dropping by? Oh, Mrs. Creole, otherwise known as Amber. Her name is Amber, and we know
Hello,
Mrs. Creole from our friend Dean Lentini.
Yeah.
He hasn't been on much lately, but he has a podcast or YouTube show called Underdog Theology. It just went out of my head. And he's kind of a fun guy to interact with too on his lives.
Sorry, I would have helped you there, but I tuned out there.
It's okay. I'm used to tuning out. Oh, I'm doing the elbow lean now. Mike says, just getting off work, half day on Saturday. Oh yeah, that's nice. Have a bit of a half day. Let's see if I can. Yeah, be careful coming home. So just wanted to talk quickly about the winter storm again. And we've been keeping a bit of an eye on it here. Just last night, turned on some news, and what's that guy you like to watch?
Ryan Hall Y'all. I really enjoy him. I'm a bit of a weather nerd. When we look down in down to southern Alberta, got some pretty interesting thunderstorms. So I used to like I don't know, kind of chasing them and taking pictures of them, and yeah, we get a few tornadoes down that way sometimes. So
yeah,
nothing like the Midwestern states do.
Little tornadoes.
Yeah. So.
I still make fun of him sometimes because of his tornado pictures are sometimes.
There's a couple good ones.
I'm like, that's not a tornado. It's just a cloud with a little.
We had one right north of our place. And the famous lawnmower man was our neighbor, if anybody.
Oh.
He made it.
Yeah.
I think he made it international news.
That's right.
His wife took that picture of him mowing the lawn with the tornado in the background.
Yeah. Have any of you seen that picture of the guy with his lawnmower?
Got his sunglasses on.
He's mowing away, and there's a big tornado like just right behind him.
Yeah.
There's a fence.
Some people probably seen it.
You saw that? Sorry. Yeah, that was actually the guy that lived
right across
the street from us. And they were originally from South Africa, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, his name was Tennis.
Great guy.
Yeah, great family.
Yeah.
But this tornado was coming at us, and I was trying to get my 2 kids and our little bunny rabbit that was outside in a hutch, and our cat all downstairs under the stairs. And at the same time, this guy was, no, I'm going to go for a drive.
Got my truck.
He's like getting in his truck and going to look at it. And I was like, I don't know. I wouldn't know what I was saying, but I was probably shrieking something at you.
You weren't happy with me.
No.
But I got some amazing video footage of it. And,
you did.
And then they were hiding underneath the basement, and you could see it from our window. And I wanted them to come up and look at it because I knew by then it had steered the other direction away from our neighborhood. And just as I was trying to get them to come up, the thing went back up into the atmosphere and was gone.
Yeah.
They missed it.
Mr. Safety. Yeah. So
that's in a lifetime opportunity.
Yes. Well,
either to die or to live.
To survive. Well, when I was running out to see where on earth you were, I noticed that Cecilia, or that was her name, right? That she had just come home, and she was hollering.
No, she was napping.
She was napping? I thought she had just come home from work.
No, she was napping. Her daughter woke her up from her nap and said, "There's a tornado and Dad won't come in."
So I remember hearing her hollering at him.
Yeah.
And it was just, so it was just kind of funny because he was just determined to get that lawn mowed, and I'm a bit like that myself.
Oh, I am too.
Yeah. Well, you're even more so.
Yeah, I'm worse.
Like if you're trying to do something and you're getting it, any interruption, doesn't matter if it's tornado or what. But yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. Well, what else do you want to talk about? You want to do a little show and tell?
Yes. So my daughter, she started drinking quite a long time ago now, probably in the last 3 or 4 years. Kombucha.
Oh, I'm good. I'm glad you said kombucha. Finish this sentence.
Drinking. Context is key. Kombucha. Anyways, one of the receptionists at work, she's been making her own for her husband, and I was pretty intrigued by that. And she gave me a SCOBY. I should really get the SCOBY. Actually, the jar is huge.
Oh, it looks so weird. Any of you know what he's talking about with the
It looks like
SCOBY?
a kind of like an alien little life form.
Looks like an alien
Kind of, yeah. It's all weird.
in a jar, like that you'd find in a abandoned science lab somewhere in the labyrinth.
That's literally what it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe like an alien brain or something like that. But anyways,
I'm not keeping up with the chat. Oh, here we go.
oh sorry.
Oh.
Here's my story.
Okay.
Okay. So anyways, kombucha. I got the SCOBY, and the SCOBY's in a thing called starter tea. So you need that to start making your own kombucha. And I've been making it for a while now. And this is it. This is a finished product here. So
it's not. This is a different bottle. Like it's a bottle of kombucha that we've been repurposing.
I don't want to get demonetized, but this is
whoops.
It's not actually
my brand is not monetized, so don't worry.
Oh right, yeah.
There's no money.
Doesn't matter.
There's no money flowing this way.
Anyways, my brand is obviously not Synergy, but
context, Jeff.
Yeah. So, anyways, my daughter got me into drinking this stuff. Not into drinking. But anyways, yeah, so this has been excellent for my gut health and many other things. I've had stomach issues for a very long time, and yeah, so I've been able to save a pile of money by making it myself.
A pile? Where's this pile of money?
Well, I guess it's not a pile. It's more like a little pile.
I feel like
it's not like a pile.
There's like maybe a pile, but then from the pile,
it's a little mound.
You have to go out and buy tea bags, which all of a sudden I realized that my entire big stash of tea bags was gone, and sugar.
This is like $6 a bottle.
Yes.
So I like to drink this every day.
Is that a yours?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you guys are hilarious.
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
I'm just looking down because I'm going to share. I'm just going to quickly share the what we're going live here so that other people can see.
Oh, yeah, it kind of does look like urine though. I don't want to drink it anymore.
I can't figure out how to do this from my phone.
So I've got various hobbies while she's trying to figure this out.
Yes, tell the people all about yourself. Because they're sick of me, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, so I'm becoming a kombucha man. Then I roast my own coffee as a hobby. I'd like to have a little business with it. Anyways, we got a local coffee roaster guy. He just kind of opened up a month and a half ago. So me and a coworker went for coffee there, and he gave me a sample of these Ethiopian Lekepti beans. And the Ethiopian bean is quite nice. And so I'm going to try roasting that maybe later on today in my garage. And yeah.
Yeah, because remember I played you that video that Cynthia had done, Cynthia's Senior Insights.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and we were driving home from a long trip, and I was playing that video quite a long time ago now, I think. And Cynthia was talking about coffee. Do you remember that one, where she was talking about where coffee beans came from, and that was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And she thought it was funny that he roasted coffee. Oh, you're not sick of me. Oh, thanks. Yeah, well, there's just a few people here, and that's okay. Like I just thought of this last night, and so I didn't give you a lot of notice. And I know that quite a few people that would usually be here are probably dealing with preparing for the storm or experiencing the storm. So kind of crazy. Did you I recently had to do a sample of a week's worth all in one huge container. Oh wow. Yeah, you've had a lot of medical tests lately, Jeff. That's not fun. Yeah, he's talking about doing urine samples.
Oh boy.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he's had to have a lot of medical
Yeah.
tests and things. So if you're here,
That's
if you're watching, say hi and or just give us a little heart or thumbs up, and we won't draw too much attention to you because I know sometimes it's nerve-wracking. There's a lot of noise in here. I probably shouldn't have done it here because our tenant is doing laundry,
laundry day.
and so that's making a lot of noise. And then also the furnace is pumping out heat because what's the temperature? Is it like it's not
as bad as yesterday.
yeah, it's not super
We've been pretty blessed with the since after Christmas, pretty mild weather. We always have in Alberta, we call it the January thaw, because we'll sometimes get a blast of winter, say December or very first week of January or so, and then all of a sudden it will warm up and start melting things down again. And then a lot of times February, it doesn't look like this year, but February can be like a February freeze where really crazy cold. We've had 2 Februarys in a row where it's like -40
yeah.
for a week or two.
But you really notice those things.
Oh, I do. Yeah,
You remember he's definitely a weather guy. We actually went chasing storms a long time ago.
Oh, in Edmonton.
When we lived in Edmonton, we
-8 degrees Celsius.
-8. That's nothing. That's
such
we
pretty
should be
warm,
on the patio
balmy for us. So
in our
in
shorts.
wintertime. So.
But it looks, yeah, it does look pretty wintry out there. The snow is coming down outside the window.
Yeah.
Still, so, but yeah, we used to go storm chasing. Yeah, around Edmonton because there'd be these huge storms with just massive lightning and kind of Edmonton is east of us and the landscape kind of flattens out there a lot more so you can really see the storms coming over the horizon.
Yeah, they had in 1987, so I would have been around 12, they had that massive tornado there. That was that was one of Canada's worst natural disasters, I think.
Yeah,
it was brutal. But it's pretty rare we get those, like we get big tornadoes. We usually get really small ones, like more like landspout tornadoes.
Yeah,
maybe
sometimes you'll see around here
a bit.
that they'll kind of rip off the trees, like
Yeah.
You'll see this kind of swath of trees that are kind of just all twisted off.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's kind of looks weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you have anything else you wanted to talk about, or for anyone who's here?
Talking to me or them?
For anyone.
Anyone.
I was thinking of you.
You kind of looked at me and also looked there. So.
Well, because I wanted to ask if you had any questions for Dylan while he's here, and he can answer them live. He got a haircut recently, doesn't he look handsome?
It's more kind of trimmed up. Still got a little bit of the flow going. So
he used to have he's had really short hair, and then for a while, a few years ago, he had very long hair. Like he had like this flowing mane. Yeah, you should. Do you have that picture of you like shaking your head? Back and forth,
that's so ridiculous when I got it home from work or something.
Yeah, I know I have that one, but
I think you might. I probably have it somewhere.
He's kind of has that kind of hair that when you cut it really short, it all just kind of sticks up. So when he has it longer, he can get a little flow going.
Yeah.
But yeah, you should see if you can find that.
I'll find it.
Yeah. Other hobbies that you have. So you've been making kombucha, you roast coffee, and what do? I don't know. I don't have any hobbies. I need to start painting or something like everybody else is. I've thought about it a lot, but my hobby is I walk around the house stressing about my kids. It's not giving me life. It's a terrible hobby.
All right.
Oh, your hair's naturally curly. Yeah, that makes sense.
Here's a picture of my hair long.
Yeah, I guess YouTube could be a hobby. Paula, yeah, YouTube is your hobby. You're awesome at YouTube, Paula. I love the cool thumbnails that you've been making lately. How are you doing that? Is that, I guess, they look like, do you just kind of put something into AI or anyway, yeah, they're kind of fun. It looks almost like a cartoon of her. And she does lives while she's doing the dishes, and she's also telling people about her journey of no desserts, right? You're on, I forget which day you're on, of no dessert, and walking every day and just kind of going on a health journey.
That's good.
Oh, you put it in Chat GPT. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah. So Dylan has been talking about going back to no sugar too. Not that you're on a no sugar, but I know someone else that we watched, Tracy, she's on a no sugar
I did it.
thing.
I did it like a number of years ago for 6 months, I think, and
It worked.
it did.
You felt so much better.
Yeah.
Lost a ton of weight.
Yep. And then I gained it really fast when I went back to sugar. So
Yeah, that's the hard thing. 30 days, no desserts. Day 11. Wow. I used to constantly change my haircuts and colors, Amber says, but not for several years now. Yeah, I was a little bit the same. I've been kind of doing the same thing for a long time, but I started dyeing my hair probably when I was about 16.
16, eh?
Yeah, just for fun. And then 6 months. Oh yeah. Was it 6 months that you did the no sugar?
Yeah,
Wow.
6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was weird. Like you feel very strange when you cut that out of your diet because your body craves it so much. So
Yeah,
I
you realize how much you need it or
yeah,
you want.
your first 7 days you feel yeah, kind of awful actually. So like yeah.
Mrs. Creole, I'm on a fresh round of attempting to lose weight and beat my insulin resistance. That is important as a diabetic. I can tell you, if I would have known that my insulin resistance was where it was at, I probably would have made some big lifestyle changes earlier than I did. So good for you for doing that. Mrs. Paula, I'm already looking forward to Valentine's Day candy. Yeah, I saw that video when you were walking through the dollar store, trying to, looking at all the candy and there's some good. I know it's easy to walk by candy that you don't really care about, right? But if it's something that you absolutely love, it's really hard to give up. I know for me, with like going on, more of a diabetic diet and not having sugar, not having chocolate bars, candy, anything like that. I think the hardest thing for me was to give up those little Dairy Queen sundaes. I don't, is Dairy Queen in the States though? I don't know
Oh,
if it
yeah.
is. Is it? Okay. Anyway, Dairy Queen, like a little bit of soft serve ice cream with hot fudge and some peanuts. Oh, that's like, yeah.
Pretty sure Dairy Queen's in there in the States because I've been there and I know I've been to a Dairy Queen in Washington.
Tell us if you're
We used to go down to Seattle and look down
the Valentine candy could set me back. Oh, I know. Yeah. Cinnamon hearts. My friend, one of my best friends who might be on here but not saying anything. Hi, Marianne, if you're here. She would always buy me because she knew I loved the cinnamon hearts.
They have Dairy Queen, see?
Oh, you have Dairy Queen. I should have known that. I don't know. They're gonna think that we're like on some remote outpost of the world in Canada.
Luckily, Dairy Queen is an hour from me.
Too far.
Dairy Queen is like, I don't know, 4 blocks from me.
Yeah. Desperate times. I don't know. What was I talking about? Doesn't matter.
Oh, cinnamon hearts.
Yeah, I love cinnamon hearts. But they're kind of one of those things that you can just eat, so many of them. And especially when I was teaching, I would have some on my desk often for the kids and some Valentine's candy. And it was for the kids, so it was for this kid who, so you're sitting there marking or whatever, and you're just like eating pounds of sugar.
What
And then
about sour soup?
then I asked myself why I have diabetes. Sour soothers also love those. Oh my goodness. When I was a kid, when I was a teenager, Costco came into being. Costco was born. And my family, because I was the oldest of 6 kids, we had a large family and parents had a business, yada, yada. We would drive 2 hours to get to Costco and load up every once in a while, load up on everything. And once in a while we would buy this thing of sour soothers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, and we would sit in the van on the way back from the city and we would just eat the whole thing.
Get hopped off on sugar.
I think that's where my addiction began. Oh, yeah. But growing up in this town that we live in, there was one of the oldest A&Ws. Is A&W in? Yeah.
I think it was just one of the last, the drive-in ones. And the funny thing was, can I do a little rabbit trail here?
Yes, please. Take over.
So we're destined to be together because I grew up in a small city down in the Fraser Valley area of the West Coast. And they had, I think, the very last A&W drive-in, and shortly behind Langley, I believe, was the Edson A&W drive-in. They were the 2 last ones in Canada, I think. Yeah,
we both lived in towns where they had the last drive-in A&W. So
we're destined to be together.
That was it. That was it. It was a divine appointment.
But where I grew up was way bigger.
The old-fashioned A&Ws, somebody would come out on roller skates. Was it roller skates? And have a tray.
I think by then
you'd roll your window down.
Realized how much a hazard it was in these shoes.
But you drive up and you turn your lights on, and if your lights were on, then they knew you wanted to order. And then someone would come out and take your order, and you keep your lights on, I think. It's a wonder the batteries didn't all die. And then somebody would come out in roller skates and put a tray on your window sill, and everything would be wrapped in foil. It was nice and hot. I can still taste those little baby burgers. Oh my goodness, so good. There's something about, I don't know what they make things out of these days, but it just doesn't taste like food anymore.
Everything's shrinking too, like literally.
Except for us.
Yeah. I'm expanding. But
Russell Stover's brand, especially Russell Stover's, that's like they make chocolate, right? Mrs. Paula.
I can't remember. I'm not gonna pretend I know. What is Russell Stover's brand?
My insides don't like it. I think it's chocolate.
Okay.
When I eat it, Jeff's insides don't like it. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Jeff.
Isn't that funny how our insides rebel against us?
Yeah. I have a lot of things I eat for my insides. Don't like anything pretty much.
This is Paula says, Jeff, my hips don't like it. Yeah, I know. Hey, I just wish you could keep eating like you when you were a teenager, right? I mean, when we're little kids, I don't know about you guys, but when you're little kids and you grow up and you hardly ever get treats. At least, when I was growing up, we didn't even have cereal with sugar in it. We had porridge. We had, very non-sugary cereal. We had puffed wheat and Rice Krispies. That was like the most exciting thing. And we didn't really go to town much. I was quite a hick.
Yeah, you lived in the country. That's right. Yeah.
And
bit of a drive.
It was cool though. We made our own butter. We had cows. We had goats for a while. We made our own ice cream. But my mom was awesome. But very, do it yourself, very health conscious. And so then when my little brothers and sisters came along, it was like everything changed, and suddenly the pantry was full of mini wheats and shreddies and all kinds of fun
Many
things. What was my point with that? I was going somewhere.
I don't know.
Oh, just when you're little and you really want
you want
treats,
treats, yeah.
and you hardly ever get it. But once in a while, my dad, if we were riding with him, which was rare, he would stop at this place called Dad's, and they made hamburgers, and they had like, you know, a whole concession thing with
Wasn't it just
all
over
kinds
here?
of chocolate, yeah, all
Oh.
kinds of chocolate bars. And when he would say, pick yourself out a chocolate bar. And oh, it was just, I mean, the decision making, like this was the one chocolate bar that you would have in maybe 2 months. So it's like, you got to choose wisely. You got to enjoy this, right? And
What was your go-to chocolate bar usually?
Oh, I think it went from like caramel bars. I really liked caramel bars because you could just break off one little square at a time and it sort of would go slowly. I really loved Kit Kats, but they went by too fast. And then those, I think they were called Pep. They were like a big
like a peppermint
mint
thing?
patty.
Oh
yeah. I really liked those for a while. How about you?
Me? Oh man.
Oh, Henry's?
I always liked O. Henry's, still do. There was one particular one I really liked. It wasn't a whatchamacallit. It was it might have been that one. And then I also liked the Mr. Big chocolate bars and the
Oh yeah, you like the big ones with like lots of nuts and caramel and stuff that you could chew on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorites was Crunchy with the
crunchy. Man.
the toffee, whatever that
the toffee.
the
That'll rot your
sponge toffee
teeth.
or whatever. Well, that'll rot your teeth for sure.
That'll rot your teeth.
And I remember, remember my parents saying they could get a chocolate bar for 10 cents and stuff. But I remember when chocolate bars were about 25 cents in the 80s there for a while. And then they went up to 50 cents. But we would get a $5 a week allowance usually, my brother and I. So of course we used it for getting candy, and then the $5 would go a long way.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Long ways. So yeah.
Jeff says my insides hate me. I think my outside does too. You're hilarious, Jeff. You got to keep going with your YouTube channel.
My insides want to be on the outside.
Oh yeah, what's that comedian? Brian Regan.
Brian Regan.
Yeah, if you've ever heard of Brian Regan, comedian, he has a great shtick about that.
Yeah.
Crunchies in England have a honeycomb center. My teeth never got along with those. Yeah, that's a lot of sugar. This is Creole. My absolute favorites are anything with nuts, but since we have a kid with allergies, oh yeah, it's been over 10 years since I've had any.
Oh man, so you can't have peanut M&Ms.
The parent sacrifice.
Yeah. My favorite thing. Pam got me a big bag of. She does it every year for my stocking.
Do I?
Peanut M&Ms.
That's so predictable.
Well, I love that. It's like that's probably one of my favorites of all time. You put that in popcorn. Ooh, that is a heart attack waiting to happen, but it's so good. So
it's kind of funny. We have this picture behind us. This picture of wine bottles it's funny because it's actually not mine. It's not something I would probably ever put up in my house.
It's a sweet gift from me.
But it was a sweet gift, and therefore I care more about what people's feelings than anything else, really. So I put it up, and it is what it is. We have quite a few people. Well, my family. Really against any kind of drinking, and I understand that. We're always sensitive to people who are totally against alcohol because there's always reasons for it, right?
But yeah, exactly. Different convictions.
We're not totally against alcohol.
We both were raised in Christian homes, and my dad and I, for instance, ever since I was drinking age, we've always shared a pint of beer together and talk. That's what we do. We go out on his patio, but her parents are totally different than my parents. My mom loves her glasses of wine. Just very, very different background.
Yeah. Yeah, it was weird for me, you know, coming into your family and kind of having this more relaxed relationship with alcohol
My
because
family's pretty chill.
yeah, we couldn't. It was just such a taboo in my family.
Everybody has different convictions on that, like
Yeah.
especially Christians do, and I respect people's convictions. I think that's really important.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, respect beliefs.
yeah.
Yeah. What else do you want to talk about? We've got a little bit more time. We could hang out. I don't have a lot of people here, but we've got 5 people here, and we appreciate each one of you. So
Yeah,
this is just kind of experimental to
very much so.
see what you think about live streams. What do you think so far? It's kind of fun doing
It's
a live
fun.
stream.
Yeah, it takes a while for me to get into it because it's always weird that you're talking to a little dot on the computer or the phone.
Yeah,
Camera.
it's so easy to just look at yourself, but you're supposed to look into the camera. But everyone talks about that ad nauseum on on YouTube.
I could talk one-on-one with people forever too. People literally just kind of start shuffling away from me, and that's when I get the hint, and I'm like, okay, conversation's
back to
over.
Back to work.
Yeah,
It's awkward speaking to a camera lens, isn't it? Yeah.
it is. Yeah,
Kind of.
it is, Jeff. Oh, back to sugar. Remember, okay, so every Wednesday, usually every 2 weeks is payday, and I usually treat myself to a peanut butter parfait from Dairy Queen. And a lot of times I will go for wings with the boys after work, and they hate it when I don't show up. So
You never show up.
I pretty much let them down
So
half the time.
they hate it.
So, but anyways,
That's what I hate.
I had a good helping of wings at Boston Pizza, and I come back as I'm driving by the Dairy Queen. I'm thinking in my head, you know, I'm pretty full, but man, I deserve my peanut butter parfait because it's payday. So
Old habit.
yeah, old habit.
You establish these habits.
So
They're hard to break.
so I decided to go through the drive-through, and then Pam was out for coffee with her sister. And I thought, okay, I can have this by myself here, and then I can just throw it in the garbage, get rid of the evidence. What does she do if she first enters the house? She goes right to the garbage can to throw something in the garbage. She's like, "You had a peanut butter parfait after you had all those wings?"
I was not impressed.
She wasn't
Okay?
impressed. Because I'm supposed to be trying to lose weight.
You know what?
I gained 10 pounds in a month.
Well, you're complaining all the time about and then I come home and you've had I can't even talk. I'm done. But you know what? It wasn't the garbage that gave it away. It was the Dairy Queen napkins all over the counter.
I forgot about that.
That's
what it was.
You're terrible at disposing of the evidence.
Yeah,
You know?
well, yeah.
You gotta at least try and like shove it underneath something else in the garbage can.
Yeah, that's so. I forgot about those napkins. Dang it.
Oh, Cheryl's here. Yeah, rebounding with Cheryl. You did a live this morning, Cheryl, I think, right? It was a bit too early, but I think I saw that you posted that and it looked like you had lots of views. So I hope that went well. And Debbie Sue's still here. Awesome. Yeah. So what do you guys want to talk about? Are you fine with just listening to us rattle on about the various and sundry small insignificancies of our lives?
Hey,
It's so nice that you guys say hi to each other.
there's like an old jube on the floor.
Is there?
Or something. Like a gummy bear or something.
That's fascinating.
Well, it's just showed up.
Oh, they can probably hear can you hear the little chime of the washing machine finishing?
Probably could.
Yeah. We were going to do this in the office where we'd have a little more privacy, but it's hard with the lighting, especially on these really dark winter days. It's like it's really dark in there, so thought try this. Oh, Cheryl says I just ate steak and eggs, and then butter pecan ice cream. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Amazing. Oh, it's simply Debbie Sue. I love listening to you guys. LOL. Thank
Thanks.
you. Do we have an accent, Debbie Sue? To you?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, because I've often wondered that because I always pick up on other people's accents, and it's really fascinating to me. Um, and so sometimes I wonder if we have an accent.
This kombucha is really good.
Oh, Mike's here just listening, driving home. Thanks, Mike. Thanks for saying that. I'm going to leave you alone for a moment, so have fun.
Oh boy, I don't know what I'm going to talk
I'm
about.
going to go turn the furnace off for a bit because it's just really loud. So,
All right, you guys got about 1 minute with me.
okay.
So what else could I talk about?
Tell them your deepest, darkest secret. No.
Okay. Yeah, so anyways, yeah. So as you know, I think most of you know I'm a grader operator, so I'll tell a little bit about that and some of the interesting things that happen. Um, so sometimes when you got to go out after you plots of snow, it gets pretty icy, and then you have to deal with icy roads and the way things happened this year. We got a huge amount of snow just before Christmas, so we had to try and get caught up a little bit before Christmas. And then all of a sudden it got really warm, and then we got a bit of rain on top of that, and then there was a lot of thick layer of ice. So I had to go out for cover for a guy, and anyways, it was like a skating rink everywhere. And in the earlier days of when I started running grader, the oil companies they spent their money a lot more on their road maintenance. So you would always be able to just kind of you plow the snow and then you could deal with ice management before it became a sheet of ice. So now what they're doing, they're letting it melt down and then it becomes like a skating rink. So I've had many instances where I'm too lazy to throw chains on and you're going up a hill and then all of a sudden you spin out and then that grader slides back like a toboggan. It's quite a wild ride. So
I can imagine.
yeah. So anyways, over the years of experience, I just throw chains on right away and usually there's no issues.
So, it's amazing what you learn,
yeah.
Right? And like when you were first, I'll just catch up in the chat and then we'll go back to that. That sounds good, Cheryl. Still here. You have a mild accent to me.
Huh.
It's interesting, eh? You sound fine to me. I know I probably sound country as cornbread. Yeah, simply Debbie Sue has kind of a deep South accent. It's very charming.
Cool.
And Mrs. Paula has a bit of an accent to me as well. Quite a yeah. So we were talking about like the grading, the things that you learn. Now, many years ago, how many years ago did you start working?
20 years doing this job.
20 years. So his first day, he was thrown on the grader. And
oh yeah, her dad. So her dad owns the company that I work for, and I worked in sawmills for probably 11 years or so. So I had a lot of different that kind of experience, but nothing to do with heavy equipment really. And I remember as a kid always seeing graders grading the road. I go fishing with my dad on like gravel roads and stuff. And her dad owned several of them and had different jobs to do. And anyways, there's a main road that he wanted me to go and grade. It was a very busy road. And so they had two graders on there. He already had one guy out there, but he needed me to go to a different area. And I said, well, I've never ran a grader in my life. I have no clue what to do. He says, just drive around the yard and you'll figure it out. Anyways, as soon as I got in the grader, I noticed there's a flat tire. So I had to go put some air in and get to the tire shop and they fixed the flat. The tire shop wasn't very far away and they got it done, within a half an hour. And then I thought I would have another, maybe half an hour to just kind of get used to it. And as soon as I got back there, he says, okay, I need you to go to this road and you need to start grading the road. And I said, I've only had like 10 minutes in here. I don't have a clue what I'm doing. And her dad was always like this, and a lot of the old school guys are like this, or like, just get in there, you'll figure it out, you'll be fine. And
typical.
I had to drive the grader onto the main highway that goes through town, which is fairly busy, and it was a left turn on top of that, and, yeah, but I got out there and I figured it out. However, I started turning the blade and I was putting the gravel in the ditch. I only did that for maybe like 10 feet, and I was like, "This is totally wrong."
This is not how the gravel's supposed to be on the road,
And
not
yeah,
in the ditch.
and the other grader operator had been doing it for like 30 years. I see him all of a sudden getting to me closer really quick, but he could kind of tell I was doing it wrong. And he says, "You got the right idea if it was winter and that was snow." So that's kind of how I learned how to operate, kind of trial and error and asking a ton of questions. And now I'm now I'm a foreman, and I still operate a lot, but I do quality control on the roads and on leases and stuff like that. And
He's a hardworking man.
it's a little
and
stressful
I
sometimes.
appreciate it
Yeah.
very much. But sometimes I wish that we had more time to just chill, to do things together,
Mhm.
to go places.
We love going to Jasper. It's one of our national parks, just 2 hours west of us.
Mhm.
So it's a perfect little day trip. We do that quite often.
We're kind of adjusting to life without our kids or without some kind of crisis.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's odd. Like I feel very odd because my nervous system is geared up to always think of my kids. Are they okay? Where are they? What do they need? And it's kind of like that keeps going, but the kids are gone. And so you have this weird feeling all the time. And Dylan doesn't totally understand that.
I'm a dad. It's very different. The father-child relationship and mother-child relationship is very different.
Yeah.
I love my kids like crazy, but it's a very different
You
connection.
can kind of detach from them a little
Yeah.
bit. Like you can compartmentalize.
I've kind of had to do that my
I
whole
think
life.
that's a man thing too.
Oh,
But I can't.
I had a question. Is that apple cider vinegar you're drinking? Close. It is a fermentation drink. It's kombucha. I make my own kombucha.
Yeah, at the
So,
beginning of this live, Cheryl, he was talking about how the process of making kombucha,
yeah.
and he has it in an actual kombucha bottle.
And
It's his own.
very close, because what I used for the second fermentation process is a little bit of apple juice, like pure apple juice.
Yeah,
'Cause
so
the
it's
yeast
close.
needs to
It's
feed
close to
on
apple cider
sugar.
vinegar. It kind of smells like apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, it
It's very
tastes.
healthy.
This one tastes really good. It's not too sweet, not too bitter. So
Always.
She loves kombucha. My husband got me hooked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is very good.
We
It's
started.
very good for you.
We started buying it a little bit off and on, and then Dylan heard from somebody at work that she told him how she made it, and it wasn't that hard, and so she gave him the starter thing for it, and then yeah.
I always have these little hobbies I get into.
It's true.
Like coffee roasting. I already talked about that, but this is just a sample I got from another roaster in town.
And juicing. He used to be really into juicing, and
My
it would
juicing
drive me
days.
insane because, like, he'd use all the vegetables in the fridge, the fruit, and the counter would just be covered.
I cleaned up usually, but sometimes you're ready to leave a mess.
There are different levels of clean. There are different. Everyone. No, he's very good at. He's very good.
There's male cleanliness in the kitchen, and then there's the other level.
I'm sure you guys can understand. Debbie Sue, just a few hills and hollers away from each other. Yeah, you guys are you in the path of the storm down there, Paula and Debbie Sue? I think Cheryl is in Canada too. I know Mike's in Minnesota, I believe, and I know it's really cold down there. Mike says, "LOL, I always wanted to run equipment. I get to once in a while as an electrician, but not very often."
Oh, yeah. Cool. Do you get to Mike, do you
That's
get
cool.
to run like excavators, like hose and stuff like that? I imagine like mini
Skid
hose,
steer, maybe?
being an electrician or skid steers.
2 Vitamix, one at work and home. What's a Vitamix? Is it like a little juicer thing?
Oh, the Vitamix.
What is that?
I don't know. They've been around since the 80s, at least, because I remember seeing them advertised on TV and stuff like that.
That's
Sometimes
cool.
Saturday morning cartoons.
Yes, you are in the path of the storm. Yeah, yeah, you batten down the hatches? Are you feel like you got your supplies that you need? Do you feel like you're safe? I guess it's so hard to know, right? What's going to happen? Oh, Cheryl's in sunny South Florida. It's 80 here. Well, how
Wow.
come I thought you were I got you confused with someone else. I'm sorry. Simply Debbie Sue, yes, we were supposed to be hit later this evening. I've been kind of watching the path that it's taking, and it is kind of slowly moving across basically mainly the entire United States. Like it's a huge storm. I think someone said 40 different states were going to be hit.
Yeah, it looks pretty ugly. Like, I don't envy you guys at all.
Our Texas friends,
Not fun.
right? They're getting a lot of that ice, a lot of freezing rain, I think. Allison, Rhonda, and Evie are getting bad weather too. Yeah. Both times I've done live before Rhonda has been here, and so I'm guessing that she's probably pretty busy today. All safe here, got all we need. Oh, that's good. I know, because I've been seeing a lot of pictures of stores with empty shelves, and that's what happens, right? Because everybody kind of has to go at once and get enough stuff to last them for a little while. And yeah, hopefully your power all stays on. I know we get a lot of storms up here in Alberta, and it's kind of par for the course, but not anything like what you're experiencing there with the huge temperature change and huge amounts of snow.
Oh, we're we're very used to crummy winter storms too. Also,
Mhm. Prayers for everyone with storm anxiety. Yes, been praying about this. Winter storms are not my issue, but I'm all too familiar with storm prep and all that comes with it, and all that comes with the aftermath of damaged homes. Yeah, where you are at, what I'm trying to remember exactly. I know this. I think is it like far south, like is it Louisiana?
It's gotta be. This is Creole.
Yes, forklifts, Mike says. The big ones, front loader, skid steers, the rolling compactor. My favorite is the front end loader or excavator.
Ah, yeah. I figured you definitely ran an excavator. Being an electrician, a lot of times they get to run those excavators and stuff.
Oh,
Their
because
job is
they're
on newer sites and stuff like that.
like
so,
digging things out and making. That's really cool.
South Louisiana. Hurricanes are my specialty.
That's I thought that's where you were at. It just had my brain just kind of went. Hurricanes. It's interesting, you know, all the things that we survive, right? All of the different weather events that we've gone through. So yeah, we're definitely praying for everybody in the path of the storm.
Yeah.
And wow, you're really drinking this up.
I try to have a bottle a day, or every other day, anyways. Yeah, go ahead.
It smells like.
It's really good.
It smells like.
Don't be afraid of it. Just go for it.
It smells like feet. Like somebody's feet.
It's not bad. It tastes like a little bit of a bitter apple juice.
You know what? It's really good. It's really good. Well done.
This is probably the best I've made yet.
It is. It's really good. Well done.
It's kind of good in between flavor.
I need to go. I'm sorry. Thanks for being here, Jeff.
Yeah, thanks for being here, Jeff. I'll continue to keep you in my prayers. And
I've been thinking
yeah,
about
God
you and
bless.
all you're going through.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, great having you. Hopefully we do this again. I'm sure we will.
Yeah, maybe we'll have something. We can have something more exciting, like prizes. We can. I don't know.
Maybe in a couple of years, if this keeps rolling.
Yeah, we could give prizes out to the top commenters. Send you 20 Canadian dollars. That'll buy you I don't know, 5 American dollars.
Buy a Happy Meal.
Buy a Happy Meal. Thanks, Jeff. Well, yeah, it is just about time to wrap up, because usually, these tend to go around an hour. It doesn't really matter how long they go, I don't think. But could you eat a piece of chocolate cake for me?
Absolutely.
Speaking of chocolate cake, I have to make something for the church potluck tomorrow. What do you guys think of church potlucks? Please weigh in. I'm not a fan, and I've been part of church potlucks ever since I was 4 years old, basically, when my parents started going to church. And now we are back at the same church, that very same church. And there's wonderful things about it.
We got lots of great friends there.
I'm not a fan of the potlucks. I don't like making things for them. I don't like eating at them. And I know I'm kind of an odd one out, because everyone else seems to just be so excited about them.
They have gotten better over the years. So before, it used to be everybody would just throw their leftovers on a table.
No. But anyway, if you have some ideas, I was thinking about, for the dessert, I was thinking about making a chocolate cake. And for the, it's supposed to be an international potluck, though. That's the thing. Because I was going to make, last time I made hamburger soup, and I was going to make maybe some chili or something, but that's not very international.
Just get a bunch of pot stickers.
That's an idea.
Those Chinese dumpling things.
Oh, Cheryl says, nope, don't care for potlucks. And Amber's also not, wow, I don't feel so, thank you for standing with me against the potlucks.
It's a revolution.
It's a revolution. I'm gonna get to church with a pitchfork. There's a picketing sign that says "Down with potlucks."
What are you, the devil?
Apparently, I'm the devil. I'm glad we came to that conclusion. That's what this whole live stream was for.
That's so funny.
Is Pam the devil? I grew up on church potlucks, loved them as a kid, but now that I have to cook and contribute, not so much. I know, it's so fun when you're a kid. You just get in line, you're like, oh, I'll have a little of this, I'll have a little of that. But when you have to contribute, it's just a lot to think about, and you have to make sure that it's hot, so everyone's clamoring for room in the kitchen.
And I'm an in and out church participant. I'm not a fan of necessarily staying after church and talking to a bunch of people. Like, I have my selected few friends, and that's my little comfort zone, and then I kind of want to just go. So potlucks, I find them not overwhelming because of the cooking aspect, but just having to sit at a table with some people I want to talk to, and others I'm not sure if I want to talk to.
It's not about us. Right?
No, it's not.
That's the thing. You have to realize
it stretches me.
It stretches you. Yeah. And sometimes we have to do things we don't enjoy. And it's always in life, you're trying to walk that line between how long do I have to do this thing that I don't enjoy? And also, I struggle with the authenticity of it. I don't like pretending that I like something that I don't. And that's what I do. I pretend that I'm into it. And it's that's not really me. But if I was the real me, I'd probably get kicked out.
It's not that I don't like the people at church. It's just I find crowds overwhelming. I always have.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it is kind of overwhelming.
No matter where it is.
Sorry, I'm just looking at.
Oh, sorry.
I was going to say the same thing, Paula. Debbie Sue says. It seems like the same ladies have to cook. No, that's true. And I think that's one reason why I'm trying to help out with it more, because there's an older generation to me that is still doing the majority of everything, like the cooking, the cleanup. And but then at the same time, I'm like, okay, if no one contributes and then it just kind of goes by the wayside, is that such a terrible thing? Is that like the end of the
You
world?
know what we should do? It should be Pizza Sunday, and then you just order from a favorite pizza place in the community, because then you're contributing to the community
That's true too.
economically, and then everybody loves pizza.
Well, some people can't eat
Well,
pizza.
some
Right?
people can't. That's true.
It's so much
But
work, Amber says, and then the logistics of keeping things the right temperature and the inevitable food poisoning.
yeah,
Debbie Sue, my mom would carry in 3 huge dishes. Mildred would carry in a teeny bowl of cooked apples. Right, Paula, every time. For almost 30 years, I spent being a pastor's daughter. I had no choice but to stay after church, but it would not have been my personal choice. Yeah, that's the thing of being a pastor's daughter. When you're involved in the church and the ministry aspect, then yeah, you just stuck there, right? And you're stuck there till, as they say, the last dog is hung. I don't know where that saying came from. Literally, it doesn't sounds pretty terrible, but my parents are always like that. They're there, till the end, till the fat lady sings. Maybe that's a better one. Like,
no, it's not better.
cleaning up the broom, mopping, putting all the chairs away, and it's sometimes like a couple of hours after the service is over. And yeah, it's true. A lot of times the same people contribute a lot, and then some people bring nothing. And everyone should be welcome no matter what. And that's what our church really tries to do, is say, no matter if you brought something, please feel free to stay, whatever. And there's times, especially because we're often doing music, that I haven't brought anything because we're there really early in the morning practicing. And so.
Yeah, actually, I think we're on next week, aren't we? No, not next week. It's the week after.
I don't know. We should probably check. I'm in the nursery this week, so. Yeah. Well, it's 11:01, and so the glass slipper has come off my foot or something. I don't know. I'm trying to think of
my feet are very sweaty from my slippers, so that's a hint. It's time to go. I don't wear my slippers all day in the house.
But thanks for hanging out with us. If you had anything you wanted to say or ask, or if you think we should do these every time Dylan's off work on a Saturday, I think that would be kind of fun to do more often.
I work some Saturdays, but
yeah, I mean, maybe Dylan should start his own channel.
I will eventually.
I was thinking that.
I keep saying that like for the last year.
Because almost all of the videos that you're in are really popular.
Oh, thanks, everybody.
You're such a handsome dude.
Oh, thanks.
If I ever shut up, you can get a word in edgewise.
No, I'm just your wingman. So.
No.
So, yeah.
These days you have to carry, if you know what I mean. It's getting scary to go to church. Interesting. Yeah, I know what you mean, Cheryl. I don't think it's the same vibe here where we're at in Canada, but I understand what you're saying. It can be scary. Yes, do more lives. Oh, thank you, Debbie Sue. We like us together. Yeah, we tend to riff on things. Yeah,
I mean, I guess the more practice we get at this, we'll get good at it, because I think you're great at it, but it's brand spanking new for me. So.
You know what? Like for me, when you're standing in front of a classroom full of high schoolers, you kind of learn to just talk, and you learn to like keep people's attention. And so I think that's probably part of it, right? All the talking I've had to do in front of people.
Yeah.
Even though I'm actually more introverted than Dylan is. That doesn't seem like that.
Really? Yeah, I guess you're right. We're both.
You're introverted.
We're both introverted in different ways, and then extroverted in different ways. So.
was
Yeah.
fun hanging out. Hope you have a lovely weekend. You too, Amber. Fun live. Thanks, Mrs. Paula. And speaking of riff, when are you going to play and sing? Yeah, that would be fun.
I have to.
I don't know how we would do that and like not.
We'll do something at some point. We'd have to work up something.
I wonder if we did like a really old song that had no copyright. If that would be okay.
Maybe.
Or we could just do one.
A song from the medieval days.
We could just do one in a live and then
I'll get my minstrel
and then delete the live. Yeah, there's all kinds of ways. You just have to investigate this. Oh, an original. You have to write an original song.
Oh boy, that'd be hard. We usually just do covers.
Yeah.
We usually only sing together at church, not so much at home.
We used to sing together a lot more.
More at home, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I said we'd let you go. So
yeah, this has been
Michelle.
Really fun. Great.
Any last words? I mean,
drink your kombucha and take your vitamins.
Last time I said that, I think we were walking in the snow. And you talked about reading. You said read, and so yeah, we're reading.
Oh,
Dylan's been reading.
That's my project this
weekend.
weekend.
Dylan's reading. So
that's why I couldn't work really, because I have to finish my book.
Okay. Have a great day, everyone.
Yeah. Have a excellent weekend.
Yeah. Take good care wherever you are, and yeah, we'll try and do this again sometime.
See you later.
Bye.